Yo, what is up, you guys? HaVoC here, bringing you guys today's video. So today I will show you guys some defenses from the King's family, and I actually went to visit these guys the other day, and I decided to go and record some replays because why not? So these are all defenses, by the way. There's no attacks in this video, so yeah. So the first attack right here is actually, he's actually trying to lure out the clan castle with a golem. Now, a lot of you would actually argue that this is a bad idea. Now, I wouldn't say it's a bad idea, but I wouldn't say it's the best idea either. I used to use strategy like around January, December, and it's not so bad, but the reason why I actually stopped using it is because I just felt like I was wasting a golem for the clan castle. It's like you're trying to substitute the lightning spell for a golem, but I just felt like I just wasn't feeling it. Like, it just wasn't the right thing to do. So his main attack strategy right here, he's attacking from 2 o'clock with 3 golems, 1 P.E.K.K.A, and a few wizards. Now, the other thing that is really bad about this is because if you're bringing like 1 P.E.K.K.A, I would expect the guy to bring like 4 witches with him, but he actually just brings 1 P.E.K.K.A as his main attack strategy, and I don't actually know what his clan castle has, so I was going to see what he does right here. A little late on that jump spell, but he actually eventually deploys it in a second right here on the top right there, and I think what jumps in there. So let's go to see what happens right here. So the king jumps into the middle, which is going to die in a matter of seconds because there's just so many defenses targeting the king. There's traps, there's 2 Teslas, there's expos, there's infernos, and actually the queen locks onto town hall as well, which you'd think she takes it out, but no, she actually dies like 2 hits away from the town hall, which was going to take it down, but she dies. So he finally deploys his clan castle. I would have probably deployed that in like the first thing because you had witches in there, which would have helped so much with the clan castle and the Teslas in that core, but he actually drops it pretty late. The golem dies and he only has his clan castle 40%, which if you guys didn't know, 40% gives the guy a free shield and a free trophy. So he actually goes home with minus 36. Baby Powder goes home with 36 trophies and a free shield for himself, which is a lot in 4K. So let's go to see the next one right here, which is a little bit weird of a base, but I actually like it as well. Weird bases are always the ones that actually end up winning, you know, defenses and whatnot. So let's go and see right here. He's actually trying to lure out the clan castle with his golem, which doesn't actually work. I would have probably did that from the top side, but yeah, he doesn't do it. So let's go and see what happens. His actual wizards actually trigger the clan castle in a second right here, I think. Yep, the wizards trigger the clan castle, which I think it's not as bad as an attack right here, but he has, I think, 3 golems, 1 witch, and where's his P.E.K.K.A? He doesn't have a P.E.K.K.A? I don't know, but he deploys his golems right here and his witches in the background. 2 jump spells, of course, and he's trying to lightning the clan castle, which didn't really work so well for him, but eventually his clan castle takes out the opponent's clan castle, so not so bad for him, and he's going in, and let's go to see what happens right here. So he deploys his clan castle. Now, I didn't really see a P.E.K.K.A, and I don't even see him in his inventory as well. So this guy's trying to go in with a go wee wee style attack strategy right here, which, in my opinion, it doesn't work as well as it did before. Like, I just don't know why. There's a reason why. I just can't remember. I just can't think and sit here and remember why go wee wee doesn't work so well nowadays. But you know, it didn't really work out so well for him because his witches are dying. There's only a witch in the middle, which is gonna die right now, and a witch in the outside, which is not gonna do so much as well because there's also a archer tower right there, which is gonna take her out really quickly. So the queen is gonna die right there with that archer tower, and he still has a few golems in the right side and a few wizards, minions, and archers in his inventory, which I guess can't really get him 13%. I really doubt it. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So we're gonna see what happens right here. 42%, and Kenny gets to the 8% left, 7% left, and he still has a few wizards, a golem. Now the golems are gonna die right now, which is not a good sign. When your golem dies and you have a few points attacking units, it's not a good idea. And let's go to see what happens right here. So he has only 2 minions left with 4% left. Let's go to see what he does right here. He deploys 1 minion, which takes out a lab and a army camp, and let's go to see what happens right here. 1 more minion left, and no, it doesn't actually cut it for him. 28 trophies per baked baker in King's Throne. So the next replay right here is actually by me, and of course I'm defending. So let's go and see what happens right here. He's trying to go in, but he actually doesn't deploy his jump spells too early. I would have probably jumped it a long time ago because, of course, I mean, look at this base. Can you really just not think of dropping the lightning spell to the town hall because it's not going to really do much for you? So let's go and see what happens right here. His actual P.E.K.K.As go around, and 1 P.E.K.K.A went in the middle, but he actually goes around as well. And a second right there, he actually just gets distracted by that army camp in the outside. So his troops are actually getting demolished in the middle. I have no idea what's going on in the middle. So it looks like they're dying. Yeah, it kind of looks like they're dying. So he deploys some wall breakers right there. And let's go and see what happens right now. So the queen is going to get killed in the top side right there because there's just too many defenses. And I think she's going to get stuck in some storages as well. So let's go to see what she does. She puts her in the ability, which is not going to be so good for him. And she gets stuck in the Dark Elixir storage. Looking at the bottom here, the P.E.K.K.A breaks in and he's going to get killed as well in like a matter of seconds, which is because, you know, he didn't really have too many of a support with golems and whatnot. So P.E.K.K.As are pretty usually weak without any of those. And 1 second left and I end up winning 9 trophies, which is not so bad in his side. But he did also give me a free shield. So let's go to see in the next attack right here. Alright guys, so looking at this one, there's actually a snipe by Big. Yeah, so let's go and see. He's actually getting sniped. Now, the interesting thing about this raid is not that he's getting sniped. Of course, that usually happens all the time. But actually, he was actually worth 17 trophies for 1 snipe. That's like, if you can do the math, like it's like 50 or 40 something, I believe. And that's just a lot of trophies for just 1 snipe. So the guy actually went home with 17 trophies, which is pretty lucky. So this attack right here, which is the last one, it is kind of blurry and a different quality, a different color, because I actually recorded it from my iPad. So I apologize for that. It might be laggy as well a little bit. But let's go and see this attack right here. He's actually going in from the top side. Not a good idea if you're trying to go in with ballooning. I would probably go from the bottom or from one of the sides. But I guess this guy felt lucky and he needed to go from the bottom side, which I guess is okay, but it's just not the good idea like to do that from the top side. So his minions are actually getting demolished. The balloons are going to go away in a matter of seconds right here with that Inferno and the 2 wizard towers just right on them. So 42%. Now this guy, I would have probably dropped your queen in the bottom side and got that 7%. But no, this guy's feeling like he's a billionaire. He's lucky today and he just won the jackpot and he wants to get the town hall right there with taking the 2-star, which let's go to see if that actually works for him. So he's breaking in the wall right here and his queen, which is, I think, is that level 30 or level 20? I can't really see. It's too blurry for me. But she brings in, stays stuck on that storage right there. The cannon's going at her right here. And he puts her in her ability, which is not a good sign. Really early ability for that one. But she takes out the mortar right here. And the army camp right here, she actually gets distracted by those little traps right there, which is not so good. And 1% left. And he ends up going home with nothing but a -16. So guys, that is it for the replays today. These are all from the King's family and from my family as well. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to go to see some more 4K raids and 4K defenses, just leave it in the comment section below. And yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe for more videos. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section, and peace out, YouTube. See you on the next one. Peace.
Too loud to hear the snakes hiss. It's dedication 5, medication high. I gotta clean up out of these niggas cause they be wasting time. And boy, my hoes don't get in line because they stay in line. I'm shining on these hoes so hard they getting tan lines. It's too I go hard, I put in work. Twin Glocks, the gift and the curse. Dirty money, no footprints in dirt. We geeked up, the revenge of the nerd.